Can you hear
All
me?
right. Oh, absolutely. You
Oh,
look
now, yeah,
good.
now we're good. Now we're good.
Chris, crystal clear. Everybody, welcome UFC middleweight number 4 ranked Marvin Vettori, live from Italy. Welcome to MMA Uncensored, sir.
Thank you for having me, for sure.
Thank you. It's crystal clear. It's funny, Marvin. I have laptops and computers and all that, and a lot of times I use my iPhone because it's the best. It comes in the best quality.
Yeah, man. Like, do we have the part from before? Or we're gonna do it all over.
We're going to start over and we'll go quick. Ready?
Okay, okay. All
Here we
right, all
go.
right.
All right, so we'll go to the first question. This is from one of your Italian fans. He says, number one is, who is next? And what do you think about Colby Covington?
So I think my next fight would have to be Borrachinha, man. I want to smash that guy. I think he's a great matchup for me, and I think it would just he's a walking punching bag for me, and want to go out there and just destroy him, just show that like I'm gonna change, man. I'm gonna go out there and finish fights because can't leave it in the hands of the judges anymore.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. What do you think about Colby Covington as far as a fighter and a person?
This question is kind of funny because Colby Covington, right? Like, and I read about his story before where the UFC cut him, and so he built this kind of persona. But I met him before, and like, he's a cool guy. But then he goes out there and just like he builds up this persona that is kind of weird. So I don't know what to say about him, But like, his his persona can be crazy at times. But as a fighter, a lot, I respect him as a fighter. He's a great wrestler. He has absolutely insane cardio, and he was close. He was close to get the title, but then fairly lost, I think, to Usman, and he's right there. He hasn't been active, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, I don't feel like judging him too much,
Absolutely, absolutely. That's fair. Let's see. You were just talking about Kamaru Usman. There was another fan question, and basically there was like 20 people asked the same question. I want to see you fight Kamaru Usman.
Man, that fight, Usman would have been my call out if I would have won against Israel. That's for sure. I was looking forward to that fight, but my mind was on Israel, but I really wanted to fight Usman too. And at the end of the day, if they ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere either. I'm right there, and I'm damn sure I'm gonna get that title. And if he's not going nowhere, I'm sure I'm gonna meet him soon.
Absolutely. You're 27 years old. You're 17-5 MMA record. Your coach is Rafael Cordero. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he's the same coach. He trains Mike Tyson and a few other fighters. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right. So that's where you get your real good stand up and your power from.
Yeah, him. My boxing coach that has been doing a great job. It's Julian Chua, and many other coaches that have been helping me a lot in my team.
Right.
And they deserve the spotlight as much as Cordero, and
absolutely.
And they've been doing great,
Yes, I was reading up on you as you were growing up and starting MMA. You said that you went to 6 or 7 different gyms and trained at all of them to get diverse and get a bunch of different skills in your tool belt.
Well, that's the only way that I could do this, because coming up here, this sport didn't even exist in a sense, and so I had to build it. I had to make it happen somehow.
Yeah, you had to create your own mixed skills for yourself, and there you are now, number 4 ranked UFC middleweight. I'm super impressed every time I watch you on TV.
Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm right there, and the rankings don't even speak clear, to be honest.
No.
But
Paulo is still number 2.
Yeah, right. And I'm the most active. That's the thing, like they know one thing about me is like, you give me a name, you give me a date, I'm gonna show up. That's
exactly.
That's damn sure.
Exactly. Yeah. And Paulo Costa got TKO'd by Israel Adesanya. You went 5 rounds with him twice.
It's not on my level.
Right, exactly.
There's nobody's on my level.
We're going to go to we're going to talk about Darren Till real quick. Darren Till recently said again, he would like to hurt you. But isn't he always hurt?
The moment he puts the moment he puts my name in his mouth, he gets hurt. He gets hurt.
Ow.
It's just, by default, he gets hurt whenever he puts my name into his mouth. It is what it is, man. Like I said, this guy just talks. They don't even have no arguments, man. They I don't even know what to say, man. It's okay.
All right, we'll go to let's see. Yeah, Paulo Costa said he wants to fight you next, but he wants $300,000 for that fight.
You know, fair. I mean, he
Absolutely.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, he should be a little bit more active than actually talking. You know, he would have a better argument to discuss money. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, we deserve it. You know, I mean, I'm not mad at him for asking more money. You know, in a sense.
Did you see his recent Instagram post? He got a hair transplant.
I know. It is what it is. I don't know, man. They say a lot of steroids, like, you know, like get your, you know, I don't know. Maybe, you know, like a lot of people get bold by just, you know, I don't know, but like it is what it is, man. You know, I feel like when you embrace this sport to the fullest, you shouldn't really care about too much about your exterior part. In a sense, I don't know. This is my kind of way of seeing it, you know. But I guess he does, you know. So
absolutely. Okay. This is from a female fan, one of your female Italian fans. She wanted to know what's your favorite music, your favorite food, and your favorite car.
Yeah. So, well, let's start from the car. I think my dream car would definitely be Ferrari. The one that I really like now, probably like the Portofino, Ferrari Portofino. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man.
Beautiful.
And then food, man, like that's the thing. Like there's so much good food out here that it's like it's hard to pick one, to be honest. It just I when they ask me about this question, I say like, but just because like it's a dish that my mom makes and I just grew up having it, and it's just like I mean, if you ask me like which one would be your last meal of your in this planet, I would probably say that, but it's not because it's better than that. It's just because like it reminds me of a lot of things, and it's like polenta spezzatino. It's kind of like polenta and like some kind of stew that my mom kind of makes, and so that probably. And then music, man, like I kind of listen to all kind of music, to be honest. It's not that I have just one particular
genre.
Yeah, I mean, I can go from like metal to like classic rock to like rap. I've been listening to a lot of rap lately, but before I was listening to more like metal and stuff. So it depends. I can go to classic at times. I mean, I came out with Ennio Morricone, you know. So
yeah. Depends on your mood.
It depends on my mood, and if it's good music, I like it.
Absolutely. Same with me. A couple more questions here. I wanted to ask you a question. Have you ever watched Bareknuckle Fighting Championship?
I've seen clips, to be honest. There's a lot of sun here.
Yeah.
I've seen clips, to be honest. I haven't seen. I've seen the only full fight that I've seen was Paul Malignaggi with Artem Lobov.
Yeah.
But it was too much scraps. Like it's short, too much shorts of rounds, you know, a little bit, but
right. 2 minute rounds, 5 2-minute rounds. Would this be something you would ever be interested in?
Eventually, I mean, I like to fight, so you know.
Yeah. I interviewed Dan Hooker yesterday, and he said the same thing. He says eventually he wants to go over there and try it just because he likes to fight.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like it's good and it's raw. I got into MMA because he didn't have no stops, and I saw it as like it's, you know, you got dropped, you figure it out. You like, you know, something goes wrong, you figure it out. You know, that's why I got into MMA. So the more raw, the more, you know, the more raw, the more I like it. You know.
Absolutely, because you're a fighter at heart. Let's see here. Well, 2 questions. Okay, who is your favorite fighter active now, and who is your least favorite fighter active now?
Who's my favorite fighter right now?
You?
Yeah, probably. But I'm trying to think about somebody else. Trying to think about the champs.
We got Francis Ngannou, Jan Blachowicz, Izzy Usman. You got Charles Oliveira, Moreno, Alex Volkanovski.
I don't know.
Let's skip that. We'll skip that dumb question.
I don't have a favorite fighter, to be honest. I don't think so.
What do you think about? Yeah, what do you think about the heavyweight situation? Yesterday they just gave Derek Lewis and Cyril Gane a UFC heavyweight interim title shot, and because Francis Ngannou wasn't available.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Francis Ngannou kind of fought not too long ago, right? So
3 months. It's only 3 months.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't know. I kind of like since I got to Italy a little bit, I tried to switch off for a second and
take a break.
Yeah, take a break. But Cyril Gane is it's gonna be funny to see. It's gonna be a good matchup because they're pretty they're very different in terms of like how they strike. Cyril Gane and Derek Lewis, But man, I wanted to see that Ngannou or Jon Jones. To be honest, I wanted to see that. To be honest,
how do you think that one would go down, Marvin?
I think Jon Jones might pull it off, but it's he has, and that's the thing. Like Jon Jones is hard to hurt. Like it's hard to hurt Jon Jones. He got different layers of defense. He got great wrestling. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Probably Jon Jones.
Absolutely. I think you're saying if John can avoid a couple of them big punches, maybe get him to the ground.
But I mean, hey, nothing to take away from Ngannou. Like Ngannou looked different on his last fight, and he's improving too. His wrestling is improving too. So hard to tell. Like if you tell me you really have to pick one, probably I'll pick Jon Jones. But it would never mean.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a walk in the park from both sides for sure.
Absolutely. Now next month we have International Fight Week, UFC 264. The biggest fight of the year, I would say, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 3. Will you be at the event, and how do you think that one goes down?
No, I won't be at the event, and I think Poirier still do it again. I think so.
Think Poirier again? Okay. All right. We're gonna close. One more question here. Is there any of your sponsors or gyms you want to give a shout out to and recognize?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, Marvin. I appreciate your patience with the Wi-Fi situation, and I'm a huge fan. And I look forward to seeing you in the cage soon, hopefully against Paulo Costa. And good luck, sir, and enjoy your vacation.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Thank you.